today I've bought a very different yet very easy recipe. Either you call it a cake recipe or you call it a bread recipe, whatever you like. But I call it a banana and nut bundt cake. So now this is the pan, the cake pan which I'm using in a bundt shape. This is a sort of a like donut shaped pan. So I'm using this. What I've done with this is I have greased it up with some butter. You can take oil if you like, and then I just dust it off with some plain flour. How do you do that? You just put the flour into it and tap it off. You tap off all the flour from it. And what I was saying there is that it tastes really good. So yeah, it does. Do try it. So now, ingredients that we need are 1 and 3/4 cup of plain flour and 1 cup of granulated sugar, normal sugar that we use at home, 2 eggs, 1/4 cup of oil, and I've used here cinnamon. It gives a lovely flavor to the cake. Believe me, if you haven't tried it yet, try it this time. And I've used this baking soda, not baking powder, baking soda, right? And then this is salt here. And I've taken 4 bananas. They should be ripe well. Should have some of these black spots over it, right? It tastes really good. If you don't do that, it will not taste that good. So now, this is the little baby of mine which I'm using here, the egg beater, I guess. Egg beater, right? And then I'm using this spatula, and I am using this hand egg beater, I guess. What do you call it? I don't know. Whisker. Okay, so I'm here using the nuts. I have used these walnuts. You can use any of the nuts if you want, and just crush them with roughly with your hand, a big regular pieces. And then this is the bowl that I'm using, and I'm just gonna mix all the dry ingredients into it. First, I'm taking in the flour, just dump in the flour into it. And yes, then I haven't whisked it, so you don't have to whisk it or sieve it, right? And then I'm putting in this sugar. 1 cup of sugar is just into the flour. Here it goes. All right, yeah, all gone. I always want to do tidbits also to go inside it. So now here I'm using my favorite ingredient, which is the cinnamon powder. Cinnamon powder is basically the dalchini powder, right? So yeah, you can, if you don't have it, the packet one, you can always grind up your normal dalchini into your grinder, and it will give the very good flavor. Okay, so now then I'm putting in this salt, and I'm gonna take 1/2 teaspoon of salt into it. And there's my baby behind me, asking for something, maybe bananas. He was looking for the bananas, and when he knew that I'm making this a banana nut bundt cake, he was so excited to know about it. Anyways, so now here I am putting in the baking soda. I have taken 1 teaspoon of baking soda. I have taken this 1/2 teaspoon, right? So I am adding twice. Don't think that I am adding 2 teaspoons of it, right? So now it's ready. The dry ingredients are all done. I'm gonna place that away, keep that away. Now I'm taking a new bowl in which I'm just gonna peel off my bananas and throw them into it. And then after peeling off your bananas, you just have to cut them into small pieces, or you just simply start mashing them up. So yeah, now I'm just doing this 3, and here goes the 4 one. Make sure you have these black spots over it. Why? Because it means that it is really a good ripe banana. So make it sure you have these ones, or you just keep it on the counter overnight, and in the morning you'll get these ripe bananas. So I'm just now cutting the bananas into small pieces, and then I'm gonna just smash them off. Yeah, with this fork, or you can use anything. If you have a smasher like potato masher or something like that, you can use that too. But I'm using the simple one. Just make the life easy, simple, man. Yeah. So I am just doing this and switched on my electric oven to 170 degrees centigrade to preheat it for 15 to 20 minutes almost. So when you are preparing this batter, before that you just have to preheat your oven. Okay, so do that before making this batter, because right away when it is done you have to pop it into the oven. You don't have to wait anymore. Okay, so now the bananas are doing quite well. Come on, mash. So yeah, this is done now, and the consistency is just like a baby food, right? If you don't know about baby food, then just remember that you have to keep little chunks into it. Don't just mash it into a paste form. It doesn't looks nice. And then you just have to break off your 2 eggs separately, so if it comes out dirty you just throw it right. So I'm just breaking them, and then I'm gonna put these 2 eggs all together into the banana. You don't have to wait for like one egg at a time. No, I'm cracking the second one, and here it goes. Now those children, I mean the girls and the boys who are in their teens and they really want to start off with the baking, so they should try these type of easy recipes. It's really good. Okay, so now here actually I'm looking for something actually dripped into this bowl of eggs, and I was really pissed off. I felt like these are rotten eggs, but they were not rotten eggs. Basically what happened was it was maybe a drop of cinnamon powder into it, so I just took it off. Now I just popped into the eggs into the bananas. Now I am adding this vanilla essence into it. I'm gonna add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. No, it was half teaspoon of vanilla. Yes, I'm sorry. It doesn't matter really if you put half or 1 teaspoon. It is equally good, believe me. So now I am taking oil, and this is the 1/4 cup measuring cup basically. So I am gonna put it twice. Why? Because we have to put in half a cup of oil. And I'm sorry, maybe when I was telling the ingredients, maybe I have told that we have to use 1/4 cup of oil, but that's not true. I just forgot it. So please, my apologies. So yeah, now I am just whisking it with the help of a fork. You may take an egg blender, an egg mixer, whatever you call it. So I'm here using this baby to just blend it up to that extent where it just incorporate with the one another, the bananas and the eggs. So yes, we're just gonna mix it, and don't overbeat it. It's just that case that I don't feel like doing it so much with the fork, so that's why I'm using this egg beater. But you are still okay with the fork too. Okay, so yeah, there's no hard and fast rule. Again, easy peasy recipe, remember. Nicely. So yes, this is almost done, and yes, now what we're gonna do is, next step is that we wanna dump this banana and eggs mixture into our dry ingredients, which was flour, sugar, cinnamon and salt, right? So yes, I'm just gonna dump this. I have actually dumped this all into this mixture, and now with the help of a spatula I'm just gonna scrape all the sides of this the bowl, and I'm scraping these sides, and just in circular motions I'm just gonna mix it up a little. Yeah, if it finds harder to you with this whisk, with the spatula, which I found harder, so I just took this baby again, and I just decided to mix with this baby again. So yeah, thank you baby. So yes, easy peasy recipe, no hard and fast rules. Yeah, but don't overbeat it, right? Because on overbeating it, you'll just come up with a flat bread or a cake, which you don't want, definitely. Yeah. I don't know why it sounds so funny sometimes. Okay, now here it is. The batter is ready, all ready. You just need to clean up the sides with this spatula or spoon, anything which you want. Consistency of this mixture should be like more like baby food again. It should neither be thick nor be very flowy. It should be like this, okay? You can see the nuts inside. Yeah, it looks beautiful. Smells even nice. So yes, now it's ready. The batter is ready to go into this bundt pan. Actually, the donut shaped pan. The people who don't know what is a bundt pan, it's basically a donut shaped cake pan. So now I've thrown all this mixture into the pan. Now here I would like to tell you that you may double the recipe, okay, double the ingredients if you want to serve more than like 3 to 4 people. And you may use this bread pan, okay, the regular bread loaf pan. You can even put this recipe ingredients, it can easily fit into this loaf pan, so you can use that. Today I just wanted to use this bundt pan. Now this lower grill of this oven should be switched on, not the upper one, not at all, okay? When you're baking the cakes or bread, you should switch on the lower grill of your electric oven, right? These are the I'm just telling over here that the side buttons are very helpful. Just read them carefully before using your oven. Now the toothpick, you may take a toothpick. I'm using the skewer here, the wooden skewer. You should be inserting into it the ready cake or the baked cake, and it should come out clean, and it was already clean. So now it's ready here. I've taken it out after getting it cool for like 15 to 20 minutes. Then I just took it out and I am slicing it up to show you that how it just came out. Yeah, so here it is. See, oh my god, this is so yummy. Just see the sponginess of this. It's so spongy, and believe me, it was also very moist. It was really good in flavor. Cinnamon is like doing magic to this banana bread or cakes all the time that I have used it. So see the texture. Give this recipe a try. I'm sure you're gonna love it. So take good care of yourselves. Don't forget to subscribe me. Allah Hafiz and goodbye.